Alright, you guys, today I kind of want to talk to you guys about mindset a little bit. You guys hear a lot of mindset stuff from Robert, and not a lot of the time do you hear it from me, just because I tend to keep that kind of stuff to myself, or I'm much better at writing it than I am speaking it. I did write a couple of things down just so I can keep it in a reminder for myself, to make sure that I get some points across. So I do have like 6 kind of key points that I want to talk to you guys about today, in just like my mindset around life in general. And since there's been a lot of stuff going on in the world, I kind of just wanted to bring it to you guys. This is not directed at any particular thing that's happening in the world. It's literally like how I live my life on a day-to-day basis all the time. But I just thought maybe someone could benefit from hearing it as well. So there's 6 different points that I kind of want to like talk about, and I'll just briefly talk about each one. The first one is you should work hard for everything you get, everything that you have in life. You deserve nothing. You deserve not one thing starting from the moment that you were born. No one is born deserving of anything, and I really truly believe that everything you get and everything you have in life is a result of how hard you've worked and what you're putting into life. Now sometimes life is unfair. I've had a lot of super unfair things happen in my life. One being my mom died when I was too little to really even get to know her. That's not fair, but does that mean I have to live my life and be pissed off for the rest of it? No. It means that happened to me, and I now have to work hard. I now have to do more. I had the opportunity of bringing on a new mom and new sisters and being super excited about that opportunity, not sulking in the terrible and the bad parts of it. That's just a simple example, but you know, I have a lot of people say that like, you get this because of this, that, or the other. Like in one of my most recent videos, someone said, you get what you have in life because you're pretty and skinny. And I couldn't disagree more with that statement, because before, life was not that easy for me. It's not easy now either, but I worked really, really freaking hard to quit that other life and start a brand new one in the best way I know how. You cannot control others. You can only control yourself, your own emotions, and the way you react to things. That's something I've really, really had to learn. And honestly, Robert's helped me learn that a lot, because I'll get so frustrated that people are a certain way. And he's like, Crystal, you cannot control that person. You cannot control the situation. And so now that's like totally like such an easy thing for me to recognize in any situation. I now think, did I have control over this situation or how it happened? And if I don't, then I need to move forward. I need to move on in my own little way, because you can't control other people and you cannot control all situations. So just letting it go, just reacting the way that you know best and what's going to be good for you. Know your self-worth. This was really hard for me. For many years, I didn't have any self-worth. I didn't have any confidence, and I just kind of sulked in that and allowed it to consume me. Knowing your self-worth is huge. If someone is mean to you, you doubt yourself. If someone is makes you sad, you doubt yourself. And if you have no doubt that you are the best human that you could possibly be, that you've done everything that you feel is right, then you should have worth in that. You should be able to see your worth through that. If you're working hard every single day, you should be able to know and see all of your self-worth. If you're not giving it everything you've got, then work harder, do more, and build that confidence. It took me so long to build that confidence in myself and find the worth in myself. Surround yourself with people who support you, but also that challenge you. It can be the same person, but finding people who support you and understand you for who you are and what you stand for, but also can challenge the opposite or challenge you to think more broadly. Don't stay stuck in this group of people who all do the same thing, all think the same thing, and all everything is the same, because those people aren't challenging you. They aren't challenging you to think outside the box. That's part of why I love the crew that we have. We have Robert, Kara, Anthony, Bryson, Mackenzie, Brandon. We have all these people that have different perspectives on life, on politics, on everything, and we all bring our little thoughts together in the morning meetings, and you can see people's personalities, and it just challenges you, and I love that. I love to be challenged, and if you are not being challenged in your life, then what do you have to work forward in? I just love that, and I think a big thing that's going on right now is just educating yourself. And I think educating yourself is surrounding yourself with people or following people who think differently than you and challenging you to think outside of your little bubble and your little box. If you are working so hard, if you are so busy working so hard on yourself, you do not have enough time in the day to consider being mean to someone else, to consider spending your time giving someone else a hard time. When someone spends their time giving me negativity or giving Robert negativity, and not like in a respectful, like, hey, I have a different opinion kind of approach, but just being like straight up mean or they have a interesting way of going about it. I just have to like feel like maybe if I'm working so hard on myself, I won't have the time to be mean to someone like that person was to me. I will be so busy working on myself internally, not in a selfish way. I will be so hard working on myself, making me a better person, educating myself, learning different things about life and about people and about the world. I will be so busy doing that I don't have the time to push off hate to other people, or push off anger at other people, or push off negativity towards other people. I just don't have the time for that. And I truly believe if you are so busy educating yourself constantly, if you're so busy putting out loving content for other people, or if you're so busy doing all of these things, you don't have negativity, and the less negativity we have out in the world, I think the better. And then the last one is place and make positivity in your life. There's not one person in this world who was made to make you positive. There's not one person in this world that was made to push out positivity into your life and make your life great. Your positivity is an outcome of what you do and what you choose to grab and bring into your life. I'm not positive because someone made me positive. I'm positive because I choose to. Day in and day out, I choose to be positive, and I choose to grab onto the positive and the great things in life and bring that in. When I'm feeling bad, I'll go on a walk and call someone, and I'll call my grandma, I'll call Robert, I'll call a friend. I will message someone and just talk positive. You don't even have to tell them you're having a bad day. Just talk positive, like, hey, I really love you. I'm so grateful for you in my life. I am really grateful that the grass is green right now and it is a beautiful spring, summer day. Just talk about the things that you are grateful for, the things in your life that are wonderful, because there is always something that you can look for. Always. The sun is shining. It's just, you have to find those things. You have to appreciate them and bring them into your life. And I think if you can bring it into your life, then you can help others to feel the same way. You can help other people to bring the positivity into their life as well, and we will have so much more positivity floating around this earth. There's only so much you can do as an individual, but if you can help and educate and empower other people to find their own happiness and bring it into their life, I think that the world could be a really great place. The world is a really great place, but I think it could be even better. I can only do so much, but these are some of the core things that I truly believe in my life. If you can totally disagree, I'm happy to have people disagree with me. but you do not have to be negative. You do not have to be rude. You do not have to throw your negativity onto other people. There are such great ways of educating people or sending out information to people without attacking them. And I'm not saying this because I feel attacked or anything like that. I'm saying this just because this is how I feel and this is what I do on a day-to-day basis. The people at the grocery store, the people making my coffee, my parents, anyone that I run into, I think that they all deserve kindness. And I think if I'm doing the best job of taking care of myself and my emotions and my thoughts, that if I can just give them the kindness that they deserve as a human being, the better. I really truly believe that. So I really hope that this was helpful for some people. I know that some people do have a hard time, or maybe are in the space that I was a couple of years ago, in the mental space of how am I supposed to overcome this depression? How am I supposed to overcome this anxiety? How am I supposed to overcome everything when my world seems to be falling apart? And I really hope that this was helpful for you. And it's easy for me to say this, but I can also tell you that I've been at the complete opposite side of things, and I've been able to bring it around. And this is why I'm so passionate about helping other people to find it within themselves. So anyways, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, as I've said in other videos before, feel free to email me. Feel free to message me, DM me, write it in the comments below, because I'm always willing to help other people, especially people who are willing to put in the work and change themselves as well. I'm not perfect by any means, but I have been through a lot, and I really want to help people who are wanting to change and wanting to change for their better and the world's better, and just make this world a much more positive place. I love you guys so much. I really hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. And I have some really exciting things happening in the next couple weeks, and I'll bring that to you guys soon. I'm super excited about it. But for now, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later.